I'm back again with more Shining the Holy Ark. At this point in the plot, the aliens are just explaining all of the injuries that we received from that fall earlier. So, first we've got Healing Lady. Any second now? Oh wait, no, it's the other guy. It's the guy we were fighting, the bad guy. So, brain damage, you say? Speaking of brain damage, I was watching an episode of American Dad the other day. Not that it's really something I enjoy, I just kind of saw it in passing. And they had a character who was like a football player who he suffered a lot of brain damage and died. His name was Johnny Concussion. That was just his nickname. Anyway, so it was revealed that the bad guy was secretly Johnny Concussion the whole time. And as soon as they made the reveal, suddenly he started talking like he had brain damage. He was just pretending to not be brain damaged the whole time. And I guess you just had to be there. But anyway, so, and there's us, I think. Wait, so who are the aliens talking to then? Well, anywho, okay, so the spirit will control Rhodey. Speaking of which, the idea of spirits controlling people, Star Fox Adventures, which I played back in the day, maybe in 2004, there was the opening segment where you play as Crystal. There was the part where the purple spirit, like you have to hold on to it so the spirit goes inside your body. And you can see it go inside the character's body because it'll come up in their eyes. So the spirit was purple and then there's just a purpleness that overtakes their eyes. And as a kid, that was another thing that made me feel a little funny, should we say. It's the idea of possession, I guess you could call it. There were a lot of strange things about that game. I think furries would have been a big fan of that. You can look into that yourself, I guess. So, getting back to Shining the Holy Ark. So our next goal is going to be to get out of this cave. Okay, we gotta find Rockman and Forte. They're somewhere. It takes a long time to get out of here because this cave's got multiple levels to it. So, I hope you like the color brown. We'll occasionally run into enemies, as is customary. It'd be kind of dull otherwise. Okay, I guess we can't get out this way. Wait, but there's a hidden item. Just a random thought that I had. I was just thinking about the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. That famous show. Anyway, somebody made a YouTube poop of that. And there was a scene where it was the theme song, and originally the line was a couple of guys, they were up to no good, and they replaced guys with the announcer from Smash Bros. Melee saying Ganondorf. So a couple of Ganondorfs were up to no good. Yeah, that was mildly entertaining. Okay, so gotta fight this ghost. Doing a decent job of that. Get out of here, Casper. Wasn't that funny? The ghost looked like Casper. Anyway, we gotta check in these nooks and crannies for hidden items occasionally. Because occasionally you'll get pixies or something. And they're just these special assists that'll attack the enemies before the battle officially starts. Those can be especially useful. And when you've got multiples of them, it makes it even more useful. You can finish the whole battle without really even having to move. I think there are a total of 10 of them hidden in the game. So yeah, you gotta be on the lookout for those. Those bats were interestingly colored, weren't they? Orange and red and purple and the like. Alright, I do say alright a lot, don't I? Gotta work on my verbal tics. See any pixies over there? I like that. I like the design of that beetle. Very human-like. What else is there to say? Wow, he went down fast. And barely even put up a fight. Warning. There's a zombie. I like the scream that the zombie does at you. Wonder how they got that sound effect. Maybe they just did it themselves. That's not what he sounds like. Yes, indeed. This game is a real hidden gem, isn't it? I like the healing animation that you get to see in a second here, because there's a little pixie that plays the trumpet for you. It's a neat addition. I gotta stop making my strange noises. The zombies seem to have more health compared to the other enemies, for whatever reason. I think this guy's only got like 2 hits left in him at this point, though. See, 1. Maybe. Oh, he blocked it, so we won't count that as a hit. Let's see. Nope, he's still kicking. Lots of health on this guy. Come on, there we go. That wasn't so hard. I wish they'd make a new entry in the Shining series someday. Sega doesn't really do these anymore. They don't really do much of anything, do they? They make that one war strategy game. What was that one called? Valkyria Chronicles? I've heard good things about that. What else does Sega do? There's still Sonic, obviously. But I wouldn't count that, because it's always terrible. Okay, that zombie really did a number on us, so let's try and squeak some health back before the next thing happens. We should heal that other character, but we'll wait till later for that. Ooh, there you go. Guess we could have done that instead of wasting magic with the heal spell. But regardless. We're so hopelessly lost. It's like that episode of SpongeBob where they got lost in the woods. And praise the magic conch. That one's a classic. You know, people say the new episodes of SpongeBob are terrible, but they're not that bad. They're just... I think some people have just kind of outgrown the show and they don't want to admit it. The new stuff's alright. They had an episode recently where there was like a giant talking hamster that was voiced by Penn Jillette. He ate everybody and it was really disturbing. But then it turns out he didn't actually eat everybody and it was just some kind of hallucination. And what a strange episode. My God. I like weird episodes like that, though. Okay, yeah, we gotta be pretty careful with the character's health in this, because if it goes down all the way, there's really no way to revive them, as far as I know. We've still got a whole bunch of cave left to explore, so we don't want to lose people early on, or at all for that matter. What we got? Ooh, got a special item. We gonna equip that? Gotta find the equip button. Maybe... I guess not. Guess we're just gonna power through it. Ooh, another zombie. It will turn you into a zombie. You know what that's from? Probably. Anyway, just gonna spam the fire attacks on this zombie and try and get rid of him quickly. That seems to be proving to be a useful strategy. I don't know why I didn't attach that iron circlet that I picked up when I originally recorded this gameplay. That would have been quite useful. But you can't change the past. It's not like I'm going to go back and re-record this entire episode just for that. Alright, we should be getting up to the next level soon. Got an open area. Exit. Oh, but not quite. Can't let you do that, Star Fox. I think I've got my formula for Let's Plays down at this point. It's a simple observation and random quote that I don't explain the source of. And rinse and repeat. Looking around the room for things to... There was that Nintendo Direct yesterday. That looked pretty good. Well, I mean, the main character reveal wasn't good, but the actual games they announced were nice. Getting a new Katamari, well, not a new Katamari, but a remake, and There was Warframe. There was that game that's not quite Star Fox, but still technically Star Fox. There's the port of New Super Mario Bros. U. I want to get that when it comes out. I didn't get the original because I never really bothered with the Wii U. I think that would be a good time. It's including both the original and Super Luigi U. That's going to be real good when it comes out in January. Maybe I could play that on this channel. Of course, I'd have to get a Switch first. But that's coming eventually. Wait until Smash Bros. Comes out. Let's see what's inside. That didn't make any sense. Why did I say that? I'm surprised none of the characters have leveled up at this point. Or maybe they did and I just missed it. I guess I haven't been paying 100% attention to this. I mean, can you blame me? It gets a little repetitive at this point. Just, stand in front of the enemy, mash A few times, and yeah, I bet you somebody leveled up and I just didn't see it somehow. I guess I could always rewind the video and double check. Because I remember there being somebody leveling up when I recorded this originally, and judging by how much time's left in the video, yeah, must have missed it. Alright. Is that a heal spell? That wasn't even the correct quote. That was from Starchy the janitor from Adventure Time when he says, "Is that a real spell?" Because all the candy people are rejecting widely proven science in order to be healed by magic and such. There's some politics involved in that, but we're not gonna get into that right now. Okay, here's somebody leveling up, so it happened at some point. Alright, you do get some health back when you level up, thankfully, which makes this a little easier as you go along. Well, anyway, I think you get the gist of Shining the Holy Ark at this point. The whole game isn't just this cave, though. Eventually we do get out, and we get to visit a town and such, and all that fun stuff.